Hello, as you know, it's Mateo here, and we have another gentleman named Dakota that's coming on to talk about some of his encounters. The ones that we're presenting right now are some short ones that occurred to him where he saw some weird stuff that may be attributed to Sasquatch and maybe attributed to something else. And then later, there's going to be two other videos coming out where he actually saw this hominid in two separate occasions. One of them, he was able to observe it for a while because it was far away, and on the last one, it was up close and personal. Scared the heck out of him, so he got out of there. And I'm going to be doing it a little bit different this time. See how you guys like it. I'm going to try to be mixing everything together. Of like the interview itself, the doing the actual site video, and the assessments. Kind of roll it all into one, and to see how you guys like it instead of kind of doing the partition way I've been doing. And I'm hoping this way it'll make the video shorter, but still be able to give you the necessary information, input, and value that you're looking for. Again, let me know how you like it. Glenn's been helping me by building cool formats and stuff to help illustrate the points and break it up to make it more understandable in the videos. So, again, let me know what you think and enjoy the rest of the video.
After that, shortly after that, I was up there towards the evening. I think I was coyote hunting. I can't remember exactly what I was doing. I'm pretty sure I was coyote hunting up there, and it was just getting to the evening time, and heard this scream, like banshee scream, as best I can describe it. That's what it was, and it was no mountain lion. I know what mountain lion sounds like. It wasn't a mountain lion, and that was I don't know what that was. Couldn't tell you.
Similar. How long would you say that lasted?
Anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds. Not very long, but not.
Well, that's a hell of a long.
Not a chirp either.
Yeah.
Not like a quick screech or chirp. It was
long drawn out screech.
Yeah, not very high pitched, but not super guttural either.
Did you only hear one?
Just the one.
What did you think it was?
I just took it to be a mountain lion, and then I looked up audio of mountain lion and I realized it wasn't a mountain lion. So I didn't know. I just discarded it.
So this is what he heard. This is very similar to what I heard. I'm gonna play the clip now. What'd you think? Pretty scary, huh? I got the video from a channel called Sasquatch Evidence, and I will link in the description below the video. I think that those type of screams is a clear warning to one, get away, and two, alert the rest of the group that danger's nearby or that you need help. It's definitely like a type of warning system, I think, with dual functionality, like I said before, to one, to ward you to get away, and two, to alert everyone else, I need help.
I also hunt. Most of my bow hunting has been in Sangre De Cristo mountain range, and I have hunted up there since 2015. It was my first year hunting up in Sangres. 2016, middle of September, we were in the San Luis Valley, and first week or so we were up there, we were camping, and we were around camp. It was dark, and we started seeing these lights in the distance. What we first took a couple miles away. First took them to be campfires, and then the lights just kind of started moving around the hillside and the trees. Couldn't really make heads or tails of it. Dismissed it, whatever. Next morning, I kind of gauged the distance as maybe 400 or 500 yards away. Didn't hear anything, didn't see anything more than the lights. Several days later, we come across these lean-to type structures in the trees that were way too high up to be man-made without climbing equipment. But if you're going to carry climbing equipment that far up the mountain, you are very athletic or retarded. Put it simply. We then came across this tree that was topped about 10, 12 foot up in the air with a chair sitting on top of it. Don't know why. There's no way to climb to the top of the tree. No rungs, no ladder, no branches, no nothing. It's just a bare tree topped and a chair sitting on the top of it. Don't know why. Dismissed it.
The lights. Now, again, you thought it was, how far do you think it was?
In the dark, it looked to be a couple miles away. And at first, before they started moving, it looked like campfires. We took them to be campfires. That's what we took them to be, was campfires.
You said there were two kind of separate.
Two separate ones when they were stationary. It looked to be that they were a mile or more apart. And then after a while, they just started. The whole duration we saw these things for maybe 10 minutes. And they just crisscrossing around on the hillside.
Did they appear to illuminate the forest itself, like a flashlight will play across trees?
No. It was like a solitary illumination, I guess. But nothing, no surrounding areas would be lit up by it, if that makes any sense.
How many of these lights do you think you saw?
Just the two.
Oh, so only two lights. So it wasn't groups. It was just two.
It was just the two individual lights. Like you're looking at two different flashlights that would cross, but they didn't flicker out either. They didn't flicker like they were running in front of anything or cross anything. It was just a constant, steady light.
And how long were you camping at that location?
About 3 weeks, roughly.
Oh, wow.
We were up there.
Okay.
We were elk hunting.
Okay, so you were in that one place, and over those 3 weeks, you only saw the lights the one night.
The one night.
Wow. What night?
It was.
How much of the hunt was that? Do you think?
That was the first weekend. Sometime in the first week, we were up there.
Okay. Do you think it was a weekend, or do you think it was during the week?
It was in the middle of the week.
Okay.
It was in the middle of the week, so whatever it was, I don't know what it was. I couldn't tell you. Could not tell you.
Okay.
So the next part is what looked like these lights dancing through the trees. And I personally haven't seen this, but in the area where I have my personal encounters, there are descriptions of orbs. And of course seeing creatures with glowing red eyes, which we'll get into those interviews later down the road. But something that I find fascinating is I was listening to a podcast with Timothy Rayner, I believe is his name, and he's written a lot of cool books of, historically finding Sasquatch-like creatures in different newsletters in different states and stuff. And so I was chatting with him and talking to him a little more about what he talks about in seeing these orbs. With the binoculars, they were actually two eyes reflecting through the ambient light. And so it makes me wonder if these orbs going through the trees might actually just be like the reflection of these Sasquatch-like creatures, eyes. Because if your eyes bring in enough light and they focus it all into one spot, eventually they start reflecting. And that's what we normally see when you shine a light at an animal. Anyway, so it might be that, or it could be a whole separate phenomena that we just don't really know that much about yet. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed these encounters with the strange. And join us next time for some pretty cool close encounters that Dakota is going to share, that we're going to show you out in the field. If you have any stories you'd like to share, get in contact with me. You can reach me at encounters@modernexplorer.me. Like and subscribe, share, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you. Until next time.